everyone, my name is Sastri. I'm from Have Halal World Travel Indonesia. As a travel and lifestyle platform for Muslim, we realized that one of the biggest concern for Muslim travel is the availability of halal products. But the halal product doesn't have to be local products. Many international products aim to reach a Muslim market, especially Indonesia, which is the country with the biggest Muslim population. So that's why during this session, I will introduce you to Bapak Rianto Sofyan. He is the chairman of Amical and Sofyan Corp that helped many brands across the globe to reach the Muslim market. Amical itself is a consultancy and management company with more than 28 years of experience in Muslim-friendly products. So this session, I think it will be useful for brands who aim to reach Muslim market, especially in Indonesia, the biggest Muslim country. So without further ado, please welcome Pak Rianto.
Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello Pak Rianto, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good too. So Pak Rianto, to start this session, first of all, I have one question for you. So, what do you think? How do you see Indonesia as a huge halal market for international products?
I think Indonesia is a really big potential for the halal market because we are the largest Muslim population country in the world. Yeah. And the most important thing is not only the largest in terms of number of Muslims. We have about 231 million Muslims in Indonesia. But the main point is there's a growing middle-class income Muslim. And also the economy of Indonesia is one of the member of G20 countries group. So it's already in a 1.1 trillion GDP club country. So this is a huge potential in terms of halal food, halal products, and also the halal travel and all the halal industry.
So the halal industry itself is come with so it's like more general rather than only halal food and only halal products. So it's more general into like halal tourism industry, right? So
right.
in your presentation, maybe you can explain more about this. So I assume you have a presentation to share, right?
That's right, yes.
Okay, so please the time is yours, Pak Sofyan.
Okay. Okay, first of all, I think I would like to extend my gratitude to the organizer in giving me this chance to share my thoughts and experience in the topics of brand internalization opportunity for food and beverage products through halal certification. Yes, next please. Next please. Before we begin, I think before we start, let me give you background on what we do in Amical. Amical is a consultancy and management company with more than 28 years experience, as already mentioned by Ms. Sastri, for Muslim-friendly and halal-compliant products and services, advisory and management. It is fully subsidiary. It's a full subsidiary company of Sofyan Corporation, a hospitality and property company. Yes. Next, please. In India, in Amical for Halal compliance and certification consultancy, we have been working with many food and beverage products from all over the world. Yeah. This is some of the example that we have on the selected portfolio. We have been working with the Kanematsu green tea from Shimeda, Japan. And we also have been working with the AMF chicken sausage from Bangkok. And other than food and beverage, we also have been working with the KGF. It's a disinfectant from Osaka, Japan. And uh, all these selected portfolio products that I have shown you, we have been helping them also in penetrating their products to the Indonesian market. And other than that, we also help the logistic part of the distribution of the halal products. We have been working with the Mitsubishi Logistic, a warehouse in Cibitung, Indonesia, in handling the logistic of the sending and importing the halal product that you have already been certified. And of course, other than the warehouse, we also need the forwarding, the exporting, the shipping company. We have the Dia Jaya forwarding and helping them to also transport all the halal products to Indonesia. Next, please. Back to our topics, I think why do we go into this halal business? I think first thing, this is still remain halal food and beverage and halal products still remains a hugely untapped market. Yeah. And second, it is a big global growth opportunity. Global halal market size has reached about $2 trillion in 2019, according to the STIE report in 2020 and 2021, with the growth rate above the industry standard. And the thirdly is because by halal certification is a chance to expand the market reach and brand internationalization opportunity for your products. And fourthly, understanding the unique lifestyle choices that there are opportunity for other innovative halal certified products, such as halal cosmetics, halal healthcare products, and other things. Yes, next please. You can see this on this slide. This is a booming halal market because there's not 1.9 billion population of Muslim. It's about almost 25%, 23 to 24% of the whole world population. And the food consumption is, according to the SGIE report, is already around 1.2 billion. So 1.2 trillion US dollars. So this halal food consumption is bigger than the China food consumption. Yeah, and on top of that, not only the size, because if you target a certain market, there's two things that you have to address. One is the size. You can see the size is already bigger than China food consumption. And the second one is the sustainability, the growth, the rate of growth of these halal products, even after the pandemic, is still larger than industry standard. You can see at the projected in 2024. And as for Indonesia, this is the most interesting one. We have 231 million Muslim population, and mostly we have grown to around 120, 150 middle class income Muslim. So this really the core driver of the halal food demands and also other halal products. And the consumption of them in 2019, according to the SGIE report, is about 186 billion. Yeah, and this is a really huge market for anyone to come in. There is already imported halal products from consisting about only 16.9 billion right now. So I think there is a chance for your products to be imported to Indonesia, or maybe also you want to produce it in Indonesia, because this is also a good time to come in. Next slide, please. Okay, To have a better understanding on the process of halal certification and how is the halal compliance concept being implemented, let me give you a background on the evolution of halal integrity in the industry. Of course, the first time when we have the halal products into the world, it's based on the Muslim company. So it's basically the validity of halal is based on the transfer of responsibility. So it's a matter of trust who producing the halal food. If it's a Muslim, then it can be trustable that it's halal. Yeah. And the second phase, the second evolution is the halal product. So this is the validity of halal is based on the certification by an independent halal auditing and certification body. Yeah. And then the next phase, we come to a more complex halal supply chain, where the validity of halal is based on the halal certification of supply chain partners. So suppliers, products, logistics, and retails, and etc. And this can be used a lot of different standards. So it's a collaboration of different standards within the halal supply chain. And the last one, I think now is the one that we have right now. It's a halal. The evolution of halal has already developed into the halal value chains, which is more sophisticated, more integrated, and also goes beyond halal. We call it tayyib. I think for the next slide, I think I can elaborate on that. Next slide, please. First one is the R&D. We also not only concerned about the halal things, but we also concerned with the issue of reduction of waste, the issue of reduced environmental impact, and also the use of sources from animal to animal base. Yeah. And the second thing is the sourcing. Are my suppliers also halal certified? Yeah. How are my raw materials transported? Because as I already mentioned, the logistic part is also the most important thing. This is to mitigate the risk of contamination of non-halal products to the halal to already halal certified products. And then the second one is the third one is the production, the halal certification of your production. This is also there is a halal assurance system that goes into the halal value chain. And the third one will be the the distribution. Yeah, it's extend halal towards the distribution. Yeah, it's control the distribution channel, because you cannot really mix non-halal products, transportation, and also the warehouse and everything with the risk of contaminating the halal already halal certified products. And the last one is the marketing and selling, which is the Islamic branding and how to reach the market and how to really get the message, convey the message that you want to convey on this unique halal products already, and how to market it. Okay, next slide, please. So for those interested to enter Indonesian market, here are the halal certification process for the products. Yeah. First of all, I think we have to submit all the requirements, which is the application letter, the registration form, the legal aspect of the companies, halal supervisory documents, a list of products and ingredients, product processing, halal assurance system documentation, and power of attorney. Of course, this all the requirement, I think we can assist you on the process. And after all the requirement has been prepared, the certificate by registration to BPGPH, which is the executive body of the halal assurance system of the Republic of Indonesia. It is under the Ministry of Religious Affairs. And then the second step will be the halal auditors. Now it's still done by the LPPOM MUI, which is the National Council of Indonesia. Ulama Council of Indonesia. And then the third process will be on the audit result uh, reported to the BPGPH, which is the executive body. The audit report will be turned back into the executive body of Halal Assurance System. And then, of course, from the BPGPH, they will consult with the National of Ulama Council, Majelis Ulama Indonesia, whether to grant them the fatwa, whether this is okay, halal, and everything. And after all that process, then the issuance of the certificate of halal certificate by the executive body of Halal Assurance System of Republic of Indonesia will be issued. Yeah. So all the working process from assessment, training, assistant in manual compilation, internal audit, training and guidance, yeah, and then several registration assistant, which is the online registration of the BPGPH, and also the external audit assistant. Amika will help you in going through this process smoothly and on time, inshallah. Next slide, please. So after getting the halal certification from BPGPH, we will do our best in assisting the distribution of your product to Indonesia. Of course, other than halal certification, you also can you have to register by the Food and Drug Supervisory Body. We call it Badan POM. Yeah. Only after you get that registration from Badan POM, the Food and Drug Supervisory Body, and with your halal certification, I think you can enter the Indonesian market through a distribution company, and then we will help you on that also. And then your products can be distributed to restaurant or through retails to the consumers. Yes, I think that is all that I will, having said all those steps and process to enter the halal food market in Indonesia. I think, to my opinion, during this COVID-19 pandemic, it's a good time in preparing to go into this lucrative opportunity in Indonesia. Yeah, and we are ready to assist you on that. Thank you for your time and attention. We look forward to a fruitful collaboration in the near future. And thank you so much for your attention. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you so much for your presentation, Parianto. It's very a good presentation, a very insightful one. So now I have a few questions for you, if you don't mind. So I have noticed, like you mentioned, few information. For example, you mentioned that Indonesia currently have like 150 million people for middle class,
Yes.
people from Muslim middle class, right? So the market is driving the market. And my first question is, how do you find the trend in this middle class Muslim market? What is the current trend? Like, for example, Indonesian loves like Korean food, Indonesian loves Korean drama, or Indonesian also loves like Japanese food and ingredients. So how do you find it, and how do you find it as an opportunity to internalize the international brands to Indonesia?
Okay, most of the middle class income of Muslim middle class income in Indonesia is ranging the age of millennials, like 25 to about 35 years old. So they're really tech savvy. So they're really open to the international trends, right? Whatever the trends that is really a good trend in the world right now, like Korea with the K-pops and the Japanese, things like that, I think is very likely to be a successful products that you can sell in Indonesia. Yeah. What they see is actually a lifestyle things. In terms of the they can have all the lifestyle trends in the world, yeah, but it has to be safe according to their faith. Yeah,
Mhm.
so that means it has to be halal certified. Yeah,
Mhm.
uh,
Mhm.
I think one of the most successful restaurant in Indonesia is they call it Sabu Haji.
Mhm.
Actually is a Japanese restaurant, right? And then also we have like instant noodles from Korea. Yeah, but after they halal certified, I think everyone goes into that kind of thing because it's really good. Yeah,
Mhm.
and also it's open for ramen from Japan,
Mhm.
for
Mhm.
example. Yeah? And other souvenirs from every part of the world, because they also like cheese. Yeah, most like
Okay.
cheese from Europe. It's very
Mhm.
hard to find a good brie,
Mhm.
a good cheese
Yes.
that is already halal certified in Indonesia.
Mm.
The only have the only they have is only a craft, so Kraft cheddar cheese, yeah, the Kraft brand, but
Mhm.
not other cheese good products, yeah. But a lot of brands from Australia already penetrated with halal certified in Indonesia, like the yogurt things. So all the lifestyle that you have in the world and what is
Mhm.
the trend right now, I think it's a very they have a very good chance of opportunity to enter the Indonesian market, and then I think the rate of success will be prospective. I mean, it's very positive.
Mm. Mhm. Okay, so the opportunity is actually very big.
All
So
right. Yes,
almost all lifestyle product can tap into Indonesia market as long as they doing the process of halal certification.
that's right. Yes, and
Okay.
also one thing is also how to engage them. So how you
Mhm.
sell your products
Mhm.
to blend into their lifestyle.
Mhm.
That's one of the example. Uh,
How about your experience in selling this international halal products?
Yeah, okay. So if you want to blend in their lifestyle into the to the things, I think what you have to see what how they interact, how they socialize. So in the event of the socialize, where you can put your products, I think that's the place that's the opportunity. Yeah.
Mhm.
So maybe during the birthday celebration or things like that.
Mhm.
What really thing that you can really sell them in doing that birthday celebration? Yeah, so all the products that can be engaged in the event of the
Mhm.
social event. I think that's one of the things. That's how you do sell or how you brand your products into the to the market.
Oh, okay. So it comes with a bundle of products, not only like one products into one market. It's like,
Right. Yes. Yeah.
yeah, it's like a bundle of the whole product.
Yeah.
Okay, so my second question is about COVID-19, Parianto. So
Right.
how do you find this pandemic? This pandemic changes many things, right?
That's
So
right.
how do you find COVID-19 pandemic changes like internalization plan for international products to Indonesia?
Okay, I think the COVID-19 has been affected all sectors of the business. Yeah, but luckily, fortunately, the food product is not really too much what you get affected. Yes,
Mm.
of course, all the purchasing power of the economy of the people of the consumers, you cannot really deny that it's going down, right? But it's still growing, only at a slower pace. Yeah, but I think it will be recovered very soon
Mm.
because most of the economists projected that it will recover in 2000 next year. So uh, there is a good opportunity for that because you can prepare the halal certification and also for the branding and marketing and distribution right now. Then when the market catching up next year, I think you're ready to sell. So it's a good opportunity still, even
Mm.
during the pandemic. And
Oh,
actually, actually it's a good time also. You know why? Because everybody now is on the hold state. So
Mm.
we like on the start pace right now. So we can start together. So if you prepare before the start, then you will get the head start on the
Ah,
opportunity. Yes.
hmm. Okay, okay, okay. So the last question. Well, let's say if I'm the owner of like one international product.
Yeah.
So I want to internationalization my product to Indonesia. So besides your support from Amical,
Yeah.
let's say that I want to use your support in Amical. Do I do I get like a support from government or another partner?
Yes, of course. There's a lot of incentive, the fiscal incentive, and also what you call it, the easiness of doing business in Indonesia. Yeah,
Mhm.
we are actually now very open for the foreign investment and also the distribution. As of course, there is also support in cross selling things. Yeah, so we can also sell our products from Indonesia to abroad and imported your products to Indonesia. But that's what the government is doing right now in supporting and encouraging the foreign direct investment to Indonesia.
Hmm. Oh, okay. So that is like the one of the focus from government like currently.
Right,
Okay, okay. So this is the last question, and this is my just my curious question, Parianto. You mentioned about the distribution of halal products, right?
right,
You need
yes,
to distribute the halal products so it doesn't get contaminated
right.
from another things that you don't want to contaminate. So
Yes.
how is the process? How is the mechanism? Do you think that it's more clean to have like a halal distribution rather than like a usual distribution? What do you think about it?
Okay, I think what we are very what you call it, tedious in the process. So I think it is also more what you call it really prudent in handling the logistic in sending. So the thing is because we have to have a special container for all the halal products. So it's dedicated container. Yeah, it
Mm,
cannot be mixed to others because
mm,
like if you selling like yogurt stuff, it has to
mm.
be contained in the cold storage, right? So the cold
Yes.
storage only has to be put into the halal products itself. It cannot be mixed with other products or non-halal certified. So
Mm,
in that sense, I think it will be what you call it saver
mhm.
in maintaining the quality of your products. So
Mm,
this
okay.
kind of thing is one of the things that you have also to address and pay attention to.
Oh, okay. Okay, okay. Thank you so much, Parianto, for our session today. That was a
Okay,
very insightful conversation, very insightful and informative presentation that you gave to us. Thank
okay,
you, and I hope to see you in our next session.
okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Kastri.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Ya, assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. So that's our session with Parianto. So we will have like another session with Parianto, and maybe we will see you at the next session. Okay. Thank you and bye bye.